Wednesday. Hope you guys are having a fabulous week. I wanted to try something different while you guys take a moment to pop on and see if this works. I want to see something because I can't be tagging my business page and it's not letting me sometimes. So today I wanted to talk to you guys about to take control and start creating life on your own terms and why this is so important. So if this is the first time you're popping on, say hi, drop a comment below. Let me know you're on. And if this is the first time you've ever seen me, drop a 1 in the comments below. And so today I wanted to talk to you guys about taking control and creating life on your own terms and why this is so important. So I was reading an article that was, hey Lori, thanks for popping on. I was reading an article that was stating that Americans have just this work ethic where they work. The song. And one of the things is, hey cuz, thanks for popping on. One of the things is that we have this great work ethic and everything, but we forget that we have to enjoy life sometimes. And what we're doing is we're like Europeans, they'll take like 2-3 hour lunches. Why? Because they want to enjoy life. They want to enjoy culture. They want to enjoy the people that are there around. And so, yes, we have to work in order to survive, but are we working as a means to an end, or are we working to create a better life? Are we working to really enjoy the moments with our family so that way we don't need a vacation from our own lives? And so I think it's really important, if you ask yourself these questions, is that are you living life or is life living you? And if you're not happy in life, then that means that life's living you. And that is an empty life. And when you're living in emptiness, then you're wondering why you're perpetuating all the problems in your life, why everything's just always like you're so frustrated and you're so angry or you're so overwhelmed or whatever it is that you're being. So for instance, the other day, last week, my son kept asking me, Mom, take me to the park, Mom, take me to the park. And I kept saying to myself, I got work to do, honey, I got work to do. And then I sat back and thought about it, and what if tomorrow was ever promised? And I didn't take him for that walk. Is that the last thing that he's going to remember? That Mommy didn't want to do what I asked her to do because she was too busy because she wanted to work. And when you ask yourself that, and you think of it, you're like, whoa, put it in that perspective. Why are we working? Are we working to pay the bills, or are we working to create a better life? And I'm not saying that 9-to-5 jobs are bad, but you're living life on somebody else's terms. And sometimes if you want to look at a bigger picture, there's other opportunities out there. Hey, Monica, thanks for popping on. There's other opportunities out there that you could actually do things that would give you more time with your family, more freedom, more control of your life, creating a life on your own terms. And so I think that when you contribute to things beyond yourself, like if you're serving a community or you're doing something that is actually serving others, for instance, in this business of network marketing, you actually can't do this alone. You can't. You have to do it together as a tribe. You have to grow with people. You have to do personal development. You have to grow into being a leader. And so when you're actually contributing to somebody else's life, there's actually satisfaction in that. So I don't consider my daily work. Why? Because I'm creating the life of my dreams and I'm loving what I do. And if you don't love what you do, then stop letting life live you. I like that comment. Stop letting life live you. You need to live life. Because we were all put here for a purpose. We were all put here for a greater purpose beyond ourselves. And sometimes you got to sit there and think about what is that? And are you leaving a legacy for your family? Are you creating a life that your kids can be proud of? Hey Chris, thanks for popping on. So questions, what are you looking for in this life? Are you looking for better relationships? Are you looking for more freedom to enjoy with your family, more time? Because we all have the same amount of time, but we all say we're running out of time. And we're not, time is the most precious commodity that we have because it's constantly ticking away. And so I want to ask you, are you fulfilled personally? Are you excited about life? And I think these questions are really important to ask ourselves because we can get stuck in life. And I think we should have a little bit more of the European somewhat standards for ourselves that it shouldn't just all be about work. It should be about creating a life that you want on your terms. And I know all of us are not in the same financial predicament to say, okay, well, I don't have a choice. Like you can tell me, I don't have a choice, Georgie. I can't do this, or I can't, take the time off to go, see my son's soccer game because I have to work. Okay, well, what if you didn't have to? What if you found something that actually could take you away from that 9 to 5? Well, that can set, you wouldn't have to sit there and say, I regret the times that I didn't have to spend with such and such. And those are pretty powerful things to be able to do. And there's ways you can do it, which is the most awesome thing, is that it's not impossible to be your own boss. It's not impossible to create the life of your dreams. It's not impossible to change your perspective on when you wake up in the morning and say, you know what? Today's going to be a great day. And I'm loving life. Rather than saying, this again, just going through the steps and the paces of life. Because that's pretty sad. And that's pretty, you would get to the end of your deathbed and you'd be like, what did I do? What was my purpose? What did I fulfill? Did I impact anybody's life? There's a saying, the amount of money in your bank account is merely a reflection of the amount of people that you're impacting in your life. It has nothing to do about the dollar sign. It has to do with the fact that you're actually, influencing people, you're inspiring, you're creating value, whatever it is that it may be. So there's enormous power in finding out what makes you tick and what would make you happy and fulfilled in this life. So those are some questions that you should ask yourself is, what do you want? What is it that you like to do? What is it that if money was not an object, what would you do? What would you want to do? And start thinking, how could you create that life? How could you create that feeling? And so I just thought that was really powerful because I was procrastinating on working out the past couple weeks, and what I've been putting stuff off that I've been putting me off. And I can't. Because if I'm not the best version of me, how am I going to serve you guys, or how am I going to serve my kids, or how am I going to serve the people that are coming into my life if I'm not focusing on how to be better, make myself better, and how to feel good about myself? So it's really important for personal development, taking care of yourself physically, and taking care of yourself emotionally, because we can get overwhelmed, and that's not really what we need to be doing, because life is too short and it's too precious. And value the people that are in your life, and when they ask you for your time, take a moment to take it out and spend it with them, because tomorrow is never promised. Okay, so I hope you guys found value in that, and think about, how would you like to live your life on your own terms, and what would it look like, and what could actually give you that opportunity to do that. Okay, so hope you guys found value in this. If you did, I'd love for you to pop a comment below. Share it with somebody also. Sharing is caring. Share it with somebody that you know that has been just like living life, letting life live them instead of them living life, because this life is too short. All right. So happy Wednesday. We will talk soon, and I hope you guys keep rocking it out and have a fabulous week.